So today I'm going to be talking about the feminine men. And guys, when I say feminine men, I don't mean men that identify as gay or bisexual. I'm talking about men that identify as straight and they make it known that they are actually attracted to women, but for some reason they are feminine. Disclaimer, I'm going to be very brutally honest in this video. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything just to protect feelings, I'm going to say it the way it is. So if you're one person that reacts out of emotions, you comment off of emotions, and you don't listen to understand, kindly switch off this video. It is not the one for you. With that being said, let's get right into this video. Ladies, how do you know that you're dealing with a feminine man? Most of the times we are in relationships with feminine men and you don't even know it. Sometimes you may even think the man is gay, but the truth is that he ain't gay. He is just a feminine man. Today I'm going to be throwing more light on how you can tell that you're dealing with a feminine man. The very first thing, these are men that get so angry when you mention the topic of them being a provider. For some reason, it triggers them when someone mentions that men are supposed to be providers and they are supposed to provide for their women and their family. To them, it's interpreted as you want to take advantage of them, you want to exploit them, you're using them, that's how it comes off to them. But for a man that has embraced his masculinity, for a man that is secure, in his masculinity, like providing for their family, providing for their woman, their wife, their children, providing comes naturally, he takes pride in providing for his woman, in providing for his family. Actually, to him, it's offensive to see that his wife and his children are being taken care of by some other person, because he knows that's his role as a man. And they actually take pride in providing. Like, it makes them feel good to know that they are providing for their woman, their children. It just makes them feel good to know that their family is catered for and they are not lacking, which is definitely not the case for a feminine man. A feminine man is going to want you to go 50-50. He is going to want you to provide just as much as he provides. He's going to want you to protect just as much as he protects. For some reason, they always try to reverse the roles. They expect the woman to provide, they expect the woman to protect, and they expect the woman to still take care of the home, to nurture, to cook, to clean, and all of that. You find that sometimes it even goes as far as this man not wanting to work. Sometimes they don't even work. He just stays at home playing video games, PlayStations, and you find that the woman is the one that goes out there and hustles to provide for the home. She's the breadwinner, and the man, all he does is, sit back and play games. Now, guys, of course, I'm not saying there won't be times where your woman will come and, chip in financially here and there. I feel I have to say this because I know people always find a way of, twisting things and, taking words out of context. Of course, there are times when a lady will chip in financially, but it shouldn't be her sole role as a woman to be the provider. You find that when you're dealing with a feminine man, he's going to expect you to provide just as much as he provides. He's going to expect you to protect, do just as much as he does. And it's like, who is the man? Who is the man in this house? And that brings me to another point. You find that a feminine man, they are so petty. These are men that are so petty. Like, they have this, feminine character. Why are you very much jealous of your woman? Why is it like you're always in competition with her? Like, all this unnecessary pettiness and competition and jealousy, like, it is so feminine. Men that are so petty, they always want to go tit for tat. Just because you did this, I'm also going to do this, so that you see how it feels. Like, a man is supposed to lead. If we are both petty, who is going to lead the other? You are the man. man, you're supposed to guide me in the right direction. Don't return my energy, because your woman has mood swings, you also become moody. You don't want to be the one to text her first. You don't want to be the one to call her first. You want her to pursue you. The man wants to be the one to be chased. You want her to pursue you. You want the woman to be the one to chase you. That clearly shows that you're feminine. You're a feminine man. And ladies, I don't want you to ignore these signs. If you realize that your partner is overly petty, they are jealous of you, they are competing with you, that's a sign that you're dealing with a feminine man. And if you're a lady that longs to have a masculine man in your life, that is not the right partner for you, girl. Honestly, I feel like sometimes the ladies that attract such men, they are ladies that are in their masculine energy, like you embody a masculine energy. Most of the times these ladies, they lead with their money, they lead with their success, they lead with control, wanting to control. If you're a woman that is always leading with your money, you're always talking about all your success and all your money, for some reason you might attract a feminine man. You might end up being the provider and the protector and the one running that relationship. Which brings me to another point. Most of the times, feminine men are overly emotional and indecisive. This is a man that, in case you guys, get a little bit of issues, the man is very quick to, have emotional outbursts, and for the most part, they are very indecisive. Let me say you guys have a problem at hand, right? You need solutions, and you go to him and you're like, babe, what are we going to do? This and this is happening. Like, as a woman, you expect your man to bring solutions, because he is the man. He has to be the leader, he has to guide you. But you find that the man will tell you, I also don't know what to do. I also don't know what we are going to do. What do you mean you don't know what we are going to do? I'm not saying that men have superpowers and they are all knowing, but as a man, even when you're not certain, you still have to embody those leadership skills. Like, you still have to have that leadership aura within you. Like, if you tell a woman, I also don't know what we are going to do, maybe you tell me, honestly, she's going to lose her confidence in you, because as women, we are attracted to, problem solvers. We want you to lead us. We want you to guide us. We want you to show us the way, like, we want to rest within your energy. We want to feel like you're reliable, like you can take the lead, If a man is very much indecisive and, he's overly emotional, he easily breaks down and cries. I'm not saying men shouldn't cry, but there are some times when it gets too much, It's a small issue, the man is already crying. Some even throw tantrums like kids. He throws a tantrum that even your kid wouldn't throw. He throws tantrums, he begins to cry, he begins to, throw insults. Like, that's a sign that that man is not in his masculinity. The man is feminine. That brings me to another point. Men that have a victim mindset. For some reason, he's always complaining, he's always whining, he always has a problem for every solution. There are those kind of men. For him, he sees a problem in everything. It is always negativity. Like, to him, he is always a victim. It's always something targeted towards him. It's always something bad. It's always a problem. As a grown masculine man, you should be looking at the possibilities rather than focusing on the problems. Focus on the possibilities, the solutions. Why are you always whining and complaining? Honestly, it is so draining, and my heart goes out to women that deal with such men, because, oh my God, I can only imagine. Like, I can only imagine the emotional baggage, how draining it can really be to deal with such a man. And also, for the most part, these men are usually very good at gossiping. Like, they gossip like women, some even gossip more than women. These are the men that you find that are always, invested in all the gossip, the social media gossip. Like, as a grown man, why are you going back and forth with women on social media? Why are you picking fights with women on social media as a grown, able man? You should be out there working, chasing the bag, but no, you're on social media, you're picking fights with each and everyone on social media, you're in each and everyone's comments, abusing, trolling. Like, honestly, feel you have to give your 2 cents on each and every, gossip going around town. Like, you feel you have to be involved. Like, that is so feminine. That is a feminine behavior. It is women, like, it is us women that usually do all the gossiping. But if you find that you're dealing with a man that is so much invested in gossip, my dear, run. Then lastly, the very last one, they are very much entitled. You find that most of the times feminine men, they feel like a woman is there to serve them. Like, they are so much entitled. Now guys, I'm not saying that women must not serve men. Of course, as a woman, like, it comes naturally to serve your man, to want to do things for your man, to cook, to clean. But a man that is confident in his masculinity, like, he's not going to boss you around, he's not going to talk to you like you're some kind of slave. He's not going to be entitled. Fine, he knows that you have to serve him, but it's not out of a place of him being entitled. Now, you find that most of the times feminine men, they take it as though he is entitled. They feel like you must serve them, you must do this, you must cook for me, you must, like, it comes out of a place of wanting to, control, because to them that's how they feel like they are in control, because maybe for the most part he has not been respected in the past. He has not got that feeling of being a man. So now he feels, for him to get that feeling of respect and control, he has to, boss you around. He has to command you, he has to make you feel like you must submit. Like, these are the men that you will find shouting, submit, submit, you must submit, you must submit. Guys, when you treat a woman right, you don't even have to beg for submission. It will come naturally. Women, we are naturally submissive, and if a man is leading you properly, if that man is leading, if he is protecting, if he is providing, like, you're naturally going to submit to him. He doesn't even have to first tell you, submit, I want you to submit. The submission will come naturally. But you find that if a man is not secure in his masculinity, he is always going to have to beg for that submission, because honestly, no man is going to submit to a man that is not leading properly. You must be in your masculinity, like, you must be in your healthy masculinity. Let us bring back healthy masculinity, people. When you're in your healthy masculinity, a woman is naturally going to submit to you. Anyways, guys, tell me what you think about this topic. Like, we can discuss further in the comments, but like I always say, let us try to keep it as respectful as possible. We don't always have to agree, but what do I always say? We can still disagree respectfully. Let's share our thoughts, on this topic further in the comments. And yeah, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell so that you get notified each and every time I drop a video, child. Till next time, I remain Lisa. Peace and love. I love you all. Bye. Mwah.